Hey everybody, it is 7 o'clock Tuesday evening, and this is Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. It is time for Toy Tuesday. We are live, so we'll give everybody a few seconds to start jumping on with us, and then we'll get rolling here shortly. All right, let's get into tonight's episode, and hopefully we'll see if comments are going to work. I'm in the shop tonight, obviously. We don't want to be outside tonight. I don't know what happened. It was like 95 here yesterday, and right now it's like 46 out with 30 mile an hour winds and spitting rain. So we're in the shop. All I can do is keep my fingers crossed. We'll see if we get any comments to pop up. If we don't, there isn't much I can do about it because, like I said, we're definitely stuck in the shop tonight. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. If you got any comments, throw them up there. We'll see if it's working. I got some blue thumbs popping up. Always appreciate those, so it's good to see those. Tonight we're going to go over some smalls that I got at the Springfield swap meet in Springfield, Missouri a few weeks ago. We've already done we attempted to do the signs last week. That was kind of a mess. I don't know what the system problem was last Tuesday, but it did not cooperate. Now we got Jess on, so we're getting some comments there. That's good. So Jess is on with us. So maybe comments are going to work tonight too. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Technology can be great, but it can also be a huge pain. So we'll get into it's kind of a cool mixture tonight, a little bit of all kinds of different stuff. We got more blue thumbs. All right, we got Oklahoma on, great. So things are clicking tonight. Amazingly, for once, it's cooperating. So lots of just kind of a mixture of different things tonight, a couple toys, some ad glasses, some different stuff. So we'll get into that. Plus, we got Jess on, so I know Jess is waiting to see something too. So California's on with us. Thanks for being here. Our buddy Tim from Canada's on. Thanks for being here, Tim. He's one of our regulars. Lots of blue thumbs. Holy cow, the system is cooperating for once. That's amazing. So, that being said, let's flip the camera around and let's start looking at some cool stuff. Like I said, we got kind of a mixture of different things. So, we'll just start up here. City service ad glasses out of an old gas pump. 2 red ones and a green one. Obviously, these are actual glass. So they didn't survive real well. They were designed to fit in the pump, typically above the computer head where the numbers counted. So kind of cool pieces that didn't survive a lot. So it's always nice to pick up a few of those, add them to the collection. Picked up a really cool tag topper. It's a little rough, but from Terrell Pontiac, GMC, and Minneapolis Moline from somewhere in Texas. But obviously we can't really quite make that out. Maybe it was Denton, I'm guessing. Not sure. The name's pretty much gone. But the cool stuff is there. The Pontiac logo, the GMC logo, and the Minneapolis Moline logo also. Mark IV 2-doors. I don't have any Mark IVs right now. We got Rose Hill, Kansas on with us. Thanks for being here. So kind of a cool tag topper with the important parts there with the cool logos. Picked up this like a service station cap. Folds open and literally like a service attendant with sealed power piston rings on it. So that was kind of cool. The other cool thing about this, and another reason that we grabbed it, even though we were in Missouri, it's from McPherson, Kansas, which is about 50 miles from Great Bend where we're at. So that was cool too. We've got some other ones of these old station attendant type hats, or maybe this was out of a parts store or something. I don't know. But pretty cool being, sealed power rings on the cap. This other little piece we picked up, and this is really cool. I've never seen anything like this. It's a job-rated Dodge truck clipboard. Now, the thing about this is it is so small. I'll put my hand beside it. It's smaller than my hand. It's a really unique little piece. It was a fully functioning clipboard. Still has the original Dodge job-rated truck paper on it. And it's from a dealer back east, the Brownsville Motor Company in Pennsylvania. But just a great piece. Survived very well. Nice paint, good graphics. The back's got a little chipping. But Jess likes it. It is neat. That's why we had to grab it. My daughter thought it was super awesome. She's like, that is so cool. I've never seen anything like it. So really excited about that. I've got a buddy who said he's got one too. So kind of excited to see his after I told him about this one. So that was a really neat piece. that we were glad to pick up. Some other stuff we got some postcards here. This one's kind of neat. This is an old Texaco Let's Get Acquainted. From when somebody bought a new station. Could that clipboard be a salesman sample? I don't know. It looks, with the dealer name on it, I would assume it was probably a giveaway versus a salesman sample, just as a promotional piece, but not really sure. It could be, but I would think with the dealer name on it specifically that maybe they handed them out to customers. This was a postcard when somebody just bought a Texaco dealership or Texaco station. They could send it out with their name on it. Here's another Texaco postcard, a Texagram, to just try to remind people to swing back in. They say your service is past due, so they'd send you a Texagram with their Marfac lubrication on it. More blue thumbs. Always like the blue thumbs. That's always exciting. This piece here is kind of neat. It's a customer premium plan from Sinclair. And what's kind of funny about it in today's world, this was literally a coupon book. Everybody has loyalty cards now. This was back from the coupon book days, where literally you could go to your Sinclair stations. They're talked about their Sinclair products, ethyl, HC, pennant gasoline, opaline. But literally it had spots where you would get your coupons, your loyalty coupons, and you would stick them in your Sinclair book, and then you could redeem them for cash or other prizes. So kind of a really unique piece. I didn't see a year on this, but you know, you look at the car and the pump on it, it's got to be 30s, I would guess. But that was the customer premium plan back then. You didn't get a card, you got a sales book you had to carry with you, and lick and stick your stamps. Cool graphics on the back. Neat piece. Some of the toys we got, we picked up these two little toys. My daughter picked these out. This, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a tank-looking thing, and she's like, tanks are cool, so we should have it. So we grabbed it and brought it home because it is kind of a cool-looking little tank. This was a hard rubber toy and of a cord, which cords are just cool because they're cords. Coffin nose cord, such a unique design. This one's a little rough around the edges, but it's not all busted up at least. So, pretty cool piece there. Did pick up a promo model while I was down there, and this is a really cool promo model, and I really like this car. It's a 1958 Cadillac. Not a bad piece. Some slight warpage on this one. Kind of a mint green color. The lights probably kind of throw that off, but it is kind of a mint green. Like I said, slight warpage, but overall a pretty nice promo for a 58. You know, still got the nose in it. You can see a little warpage there on the body around the front bumper. The fins aren't even broke off or chipped off. Still has the rear bumper and everything on it. So, cool piece there. I was really excited about that. So that's the stuff that I brought home on the smalls from Missouri. We've got one more big piece from Missouri that we're going to catch next week. And it's not even a car, but it is an awesome, super cool toy. I gave you a quick preview of it while we were down there on the live Toy Tuesday I did down there. But it is an awesome piece. It's going to come up next week. Last batch we've got to cover tonight were actually sent to me by Jess and Rico. So really appreciate that. They sent me this whole batch of Gates pocket sellers. So we got a guy on with us who's his next build's going to be a 58 Cadillac Brougham. So that's cool. So I'm sure you like that with us too. We got more blue thumbs. That's great. But Rico and Jess sent me all these, and these are cool. Fan belt and radiator hose pocket seller from 1950. And you can open these up, and it's got all these fast-moving belt numbers, Buick, Chrysler, all the popular makes, you know, back into the 20s, and you got your belt numbers. Now, it's crazy to think about. You walk into a parts store today and look at the hundreds and hundreds of belts they've got on the hooks. And, you know, this was your belt guide in 1950, and those were your fast-moving numbers. That was it. And look at how many different vehicles in different years those numbers would cover. Kind of crazy to think about. And there was your salesman's pad still in here with it to fill the orders of what they needed. So there was 50, 51, 54, Here's a heater hose pre-order kit, fall and winter pocket seller. Same type of deal. Had the order blanks in them. Even advertising the custom floor mats they were making at the time. Got a Gates belt finder. There again, we think about the computers we see in parts stores today, and they got to know, they're trying to figure out what you need, and you got to punch all that information in, where you had a little card here, you could flip through it, and in 1959, this pretty much covered the bulk of what you probably needed at the time. Got some of the models and information on the back there. You look at the prices on some of these hoses, $1.05, $2.35. A lot of these hoses were at $1 and $2, so kind of cool there. Here's the 1959 spring get ready kit. Even shows some of the old display stuff. Once again, you flip it open, some of the fast selling numbers, and has once again the order pad in it for the salesman to take orders with. Jess says they got those and a lot of parts at an auction. And there again, it's cool stuff. It's a piece of history. When you enjoy cars, you can look back at this stuff, and it kind of gives you a glimpse of, the car world back in that day. A lot of us, I sure wasn't around back in that day. It gives us a glimpse back into the time of what the actual service industry was like, what it took to fix these cars, and how they did it and things like that. So, and I do appreciate Jess and Rico sending those to me. They are cool. And that's the thing about some of this stuff, these are really cool, but this is the type of stuff that doesn't break the bank, for your beginner collector especially, because these are cool. They look great in the shop. You can hang them on the wall. They're great conversation pieces. And some of this stuff you can get into, and you can put together a really cool collection of stuff without breaking the bank. So I appreciate Jess and Rico sending those to me to add to my collection. So anyway, that's what I've got for you tonight. More blue thumbs. I appreciate that. That's always great. I'm glad comments are working. It's nice to be able to communicate. It's a lot more fun when we're all on here together and having a conversation and chatting. Let's see. Yeah, why can't it be that easy now? Yeah, that's for sure. We look at that one chart and there's 20 belt numbers on it, and it covers probably more than half the vehicles on the road at that point. So, yeah, my buddy Robert's on. Johan and SMP made a lot of the early promos. What's this? I think this was a Johan. Yes, this was a Johan promo. See if we can see it there on the bottom of it. On this one, on this Cadillac. So, anyway, that's what I've got. I'm glad comments are working. I'm glad things are cooperating. It's always a lot more fun when you guys are on with me, and we're all having a good chat and enjoying ourselves and having a good time. So, Jess says that mystery men visited various stations making sure they were selling parts needed for maintenance. So maybe that was part of the Gates program, is they sent somebody out making sure that these guys were using this stuff. So, and they're a very handy looking deal. When you flip them open, they got an order pad right there with the common numbers on them. So it made a lot of sense back in the day, especially when you didn't have hundreds of numbers to cover. So anyway, as always, thanks for being here. Tomorrow night, I've got some new inventory to shoot, and also I need to bring you a little more from the new yard. So we'll see what video we got coming up tomorrow night. Then we'll do some more cars from Pioneer Village on Friday night. F&E Collector Auto Auction is coming along. You might check that page out. Some cool videos there. We've got a gorgeous 70 Black Nova coming. We've got an awesome video we just posted on that car last night. So be sure to check out the F&E Collector Auto Auction page on Facebook or YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to like my pages. Have them come over and hang out with us. That's what we're here. We do this because we like old cars and we like old memorabilia. So that's why we're here. If you got friends that want to come hang out with us, by all means, let them know. That's what we're here for. This isn't about me. It's about all of us hanging out. I just happen to have a lot of cool stuff to look at. And I appreciate Jess and Rico thinking of me and sending me some stuff. So there again, we can share it with everybody. That's what we're here to do. So I'm just, like I said, I'm the lucky one that gets to sit here and talk to you guys and have a good time. So that's what we've got for tonight. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. Lots more cool car stuff and memorabilia videos on there also. As always, if you do have specific questions about vehicles or parts, you need to give me a call. That's the only way to get a hold of me. 620-786-4428 is my number, and that is on all the pages. So be sure to check out the F&E Collector Auto Auction. Keep up with that stuff. More new consignments being listed this week on there also. So if you've got something you want to list for the auction, by all means, give me a call. We can sure have that conversation, see if we can get you in. Lots of stuff coming up. So, and we want to get you in and get you a good spot. Lots more blue thumbs coming up. We've had a ton of blue thumbs tonight. That's great. I'm taking that as a good sign that you guys are having fun hanging out. So, which is the whole purpose. So that's why we're here, is to enjoy ourselves and talk about cars. So anyway, I'll let you guys go for tonight. Stay tuned for more videos coming up soon. And as always, if you've got any questions, just give me a call. Thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with me. Means a lot. We've got a good community coming together here. We're all having a lot of fun. I got a lot of great people on with me, and I see a lot of familiar names and more familiar names every week, and it means a lot. It's, that's building this group of us hanging out and talking about stuff, and all of us, coming together, joining together, our comments, our support. That's what makes the hobby fun. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you soon.